Today in Suffolk, a local nonprofit is helping others reach new heights. From cancer patients to oncologists, people went skydiving to raise money for pediatric cancer research in honor of a very special little boy. 10 on your side's Madison Pierman shares more.
Our son Dalton was diagnosed with a Ewing sarcoma. It was a bone cancer.
That diagnosis came in 2018, rounding third base after his first home run. 8-year-old Dalton had no idea his life would change forever. His dad, Will Fox, says despite the news, Dalton would crack jokes at his own expense, keeping spirits high. Even when cancer took his leg, he wouldn't let it bring him down.
He said, "Dad, can we go get a pedicure?" I said, "What for?" He said, "I want to see if I get half off." So I'd say, "Hop to it, Dalton." He'd roll his eyes and say, "I'm going to put my best foot forward, Dad."
And he did. Every step, every surgery, he put his best foot forward, pushing for himself and for his family. But Dalton would take his final steps in 2021 at just 12 years old.
The day before he died, my wife Jen and I promised him we'd keep fighting for kids like him. And I gave him a hug and I whispered in his ear, I said, "Dalton, I'd take all this stuff for you if I could," which I would have in a heartbeat. And he whispered in my ear back, he said, "Dad, I wouldn't want you to." And he passed away the next day.
Many people don't get the chance to meet their heroes, but Will says he did. His son Dalton is his hero in every way, positive, kind, extremely brave. That's why, before he passed away, Will says he wasn't shocked when Dalton asked to go skydiving.
And you have to be 18. And so unfortunately, Dalton didn't get to do it. And he knows his dad is a big chicken. I'm scared of heights.
But sometimes even chickens find themselves taking flight, even if it looks more like a fall. So one day, Will did jump because Dalton couldn't, and more importantly, because he knows Dalton would have wanted him to.
I said, if Dalton can go through what he did, I can do this. So I faced my fears and jumped out of a plane for Dalton.
You see, Dalton wasn't just Will's hero, he was his inspiration, the inspiration that gave life to defeat cancer.
We decided to form a nonprofit to raise money for pediatric cancer research for kids like him. And we often called Dalton D. So there's a D in defeat, and then feet is just a humorous play on words because he was missing his left leg.
And today, Defeat Cancer gathered other cancer patients, family, friends, even oncology doctors to take to the skies at Skydive Suffolk for the chance of a lifetime.
And while we're doing it, we raise money to help kids like him.
Will never thought he would jump out of a plane, but he also never thought cancer would take his son. He's hoping today is just one good foot forward, as Dalton would say, ending pediatric cancer.
I wish we had a cure for cancer. I told Dalton's doctor all the time, "I wish I never met you." And she'd reply, "Well, I wish I was unemployed." Kids like Dalton need help. Before I was a cancer parent, I thought it was somebody else's problem. It wouldn't happen to me. And no one gives you a survey saying, would you like your kid to get cancer? It just happens.
In Suffolk, Madison Pierman, 10 on your side.